Okay, howdy, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time for some more Doctor News. News from in and around the universe that may or may just astound you or drive you absolutely batshit crazy. I just can't believe it. Oh, sorry, that's my Twitter going off again. Because everybody but Pee Wee Herman now, I think, has been thrown into the pool as to who's going to be the next doctor. And I just brought that up with somebody online. And sorry, my allergy has been driving me bat crazy lately. Now, yeah, a lot of bats are going nuts. Now, oh, yeah, before we go, a thumbs up to all you people out there who have to spam a hashtag in order to get life going again and maybe even achieve erection. And a thumbs up to the same guy who makes fake accounts to make it look like people give a damn about what they think. Because you wouldn't believe how many times I've encountered that online. People who have to create fake accounts in order to make it look like people actually support their half-witted, egotistical, arrogant, self-absorbed way of thinking of things. Oh, man, it just amazes the crap out of me. It's like, I am in charge of my little YouTube fiefdom. If you do not do what I say, I will shut down your fiefdom. I'm just here to do the news. I don't know what these other guys are out here doing. I really don't give a shit. All right, but moving on. Let's get into it. Let's get onto it. Oh, yeah, for you folks who've been listening, Death Moon 8 currently is being written. As a matter of fact, I've got the notes over here right beside me, and I just got to decide where it's going, how it's going. I already know what the ending's going to be. It's just a matter of getting there. And this one's going to probably be well over 2 hours again, like Skydark was. But let's get to a few people who haven't gone to sleep by now. Let's get to the news, shall we? All right, first up on the docket. Now, this is where my computer locked up a minute ago, and I have no idea why. But then again, this system's going on 7 years old. That's why there's already a brand new system sitting right next to it. I just got to get off my ass and switch everything to. I've already begun moving files to that. But okay, if it feels like I don't give a shit about your life. Get on with the news, you bastard. All right. Steve Moffat on Doctor Who and Sherlock. Now, who gives a damn? Yeah, I'll miss it. Yeah, okay. Who gives a right? I don't give a rat's ass. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's get to the part we give a damn about. It took Peter a long time to make up his mind. Chris tried to persuade him to stay. I knew it was a possibility that he'd leave because doctors tend to do 3 years. I thought that he might want to opt out rather than go through the trauma of a change in command and maybe leaving a year later anyway. But I think he came close to staying. This is bullshit. This is called, but everybody, who's been listening to my program long? I want to hear you say it. 2 words, big words. Spin control. Because Peter said, basically, this is what my theory is. By doing that announcement on the radio, he bent the BBC over the desk and Malcolm Tuckered them up the butt. This was his way of saying, I'm quitting and I'm doing it on my terms. And now here comes the spin control. We tried to convince him to stay, but no, I think what happened was I don't think even the Chib was in on it. I think what it was, I'm not blaming Moff either. I think it was frickin' studio execs came down and said, well, Peter, we did this survey and it just seems like the people really want you to go. Because they're going to blame, I'm not kidding, within the year they'll have articles out blaming Peter Capaldi for the failure of the show, for the ratings slump and all that, when it was some of the most mediocre writing I've ever seen. Now, most of Series 9 to me was good, but at the same time, there was a lot of horse shit in there that could have just went the hell away when I sit back and think on it again. I did rate a lot of Series 9 very high, but there was also quite a bit of it that was just total, utter, complete garbage. One of the things I'm going to be glad to see when Moff goes is the never-ending ultimate super death companion. I'm getting sick of that shit. Where death cannot touch me because I have Zygon duplicates. Or death cannot touch me because now I'm an immortal Time Lord with my own Tardis and my own immortal companion. So we can run around and make bad fan fiction together. Oh, vey. I'm not kidding. The problem is a lot of people go, oh, what are you, death crazy? I go, no. Without death, there can't be suspense. Without death, there can't be tension. Therefore, without death in the story, there can't be freaking drama. It's like, he gets the big cry at the end. Hell, I can write a story that'll make you cry. Oh, look, the master ran over the brigadier's puppy. Oh, then again, that's just too damn rotten even for me. I don't even, would Missy do that? No, she would vaporize a puppy, but not run it over. But okay, get back to the article. It took Peter a long time to me, this is spin control. I think that they called him and said, well, Peter's done something naughty. Could you sweep this up for us? Just a little something in your next interview. You know, it'd really go a long way. And maybe we'll tuck a few extra bucks into your, you know, your little separation book law, you'll probably pay there, you know. But that's my theory on it, okay? That's my theory. He goes on a little bit about Sherlock and all that, but that was the only part I was really concerned about. But, you know, it's sad to see them off go. He has brought a lot of great moments to Doctor Who, but at the same time, he's also pissed a lot of people off. But then again, so did RTD. So you can't please all the people all the time. It is impossible. Even I've learned that with this little YouTube channel that ain't even hit 2,000 subscribers yet. Yeah, I got people out there giving me shit all the time. And it's like, really? You're acting like I, you know, showed up at your house and had sex with your mother or something. You know, what the hell? You know, sure, you know, and that sounds wrong in all kind of creepy ways. It does. Especially when I can imagine some of the mothers out there. I see, I'm really wandering. Okay. Doctor Who provides plenty of female role models, so keep your hands off the doctor's genitalia. This is an opinion piece that's over on Telegraph. Sadly, I can't read all of it because I'm not paying these sons of bitches money to read an online jack-off, sit here and go, oh, I'm a misogynist bastard. Don't you dare touch my male hero. Go screw yourself, Tom. All right, moving on. Tilda Swinton's a new favorite to ride the Tardis next in Doctor Who. Do not attach any freaking significance to this. And let me tell you why. What they're going off of is bookies. Now, when it gets down to the last few weeks, keep your eyes on the bookies. Keep your eyes on the odds. It's not going to be Tilda Swinton. I don't believe so. Why? A, she's too freaking expensive. She's a well-known movie actress. She's not going to go back to TV, I don't think, especially a grueling schedule like Doctor Who. But that puts her at 3.5 to 1. Look at this fancy 7 to 2 horseshit. Just ahead of Chris Marshall, who's at 4 to 1. I think Chris has a better shot at it than Tilda Swinton does. Mainly because it'll keep him closer to home with his family. He's got the chops to do it. If you've watched Death in Paradise, you know he has. So, Olivia Colman, I don't know. I'm not discounting Olivia Colman. She's a very talented actress, but you will notice that a lot of the names that are in here are currently, you know, there are females, a lot of them in this list. So it's not outside the realm of possibility that this is going to happen. And I just pressed the wrong button, did I? See what happens when I'm having a day. So, all right, let's take a look at what we got here. Now, another one you may want to keep your eye on. Hot diggity dog. All right, so the other one I'll keep an eye on is this guy right here, Andrew Bouchon. Reason being is he has worked with Chib before, if I remember correctly. So keep an eye on that guy. All right, so let's clear all this. Let's get off this mess and let's move on, shall we? Oh, look, now I can't get it to turn off. Oh, hey. So, interesting list. Matter of fact, they even got Robert Carlyle down here at 21 with Sacha Dhawan. Now, Sacha Dhawan, who played Waris Hussein in Adventure in Space and Time. Gwendolyn Christie, I don't think so. They're still working on Game of Thrones, at least for a couple more years. Michelle Gomez is at 33 to 1. So, you know, weird stuff going on, but, you know, hey, what the hell. All right, moving onward. Could Game of Thrones star Natalie Dormer be the 13th Doctor? Why the hell not? Everybody else being thrown on the list. No, somebody made a fake trailer using bits and pieces. I love how if I put up a video like this, it's automatically copyright struck. But, well, I'm just a jealous bastard. Once again, it's another name that's just being thrown into the ring. Once again, then again, she has nothing more to do with Game of Thrones, but given her previous performances, I think she could do it. I really can. I think Natalie Dormer could be a contender if she wanted to. Moving onward. Class, final ratings. Oh, get ready for laughs ahoy. Okay, episode 7. Confirmed audience now, 0.68 million viewers. The lost confirmed consolidated audience of 0.32 million. But the AIs finally went up. Look at the AIs here for the first 2 episodes. Oh my goodness gracious, hoopty ding dong crap. 70. 11 Monsters got 76. 71. 78. Now, what I can't figure out for the life of me is co-owner of A Lonely Heart and Bravest Heart, especially when this is I think this is the 2-parter where you had stone people boinking. I'm sorry. I just don't see how that was entertaining television. All right. Then you had the Detained, which got a 79. I think that was total crap. I'm not kidding. Detained was boring. What Quill did was really good, so I'm glad it scored in the 80s. But at the same time, The Lost, the finale, was horseshit, nonsense, garbage. I'm sorry. You had Tanya there learning how to fight, combat, and martial arts inside of 5 freaking minutes learning 2 moves. Come on, how you could have used that potentially as one hell of a major story arc that would have made the I'm only 14 character a lot more interesting, and you blew it to a last minute, oh, do this, and you'll be fine against skilled warriors who have conquered thousands of worlds. You see, you do have to suspend disbelief a little, but come on, people. That's like smoking a big fatty type losing suspense of that suspension of disbelief after a big fat Marley. All right, I'm sorry. It just got silly, and that's why I'm shocked as hell it even got these two down here. But sadly, out of 8 episodes, 3 made it over 80. 3. And the first 2, absolutely awful. And the ratings just get, you notice why here, you see this little line right here? Look at this. I showed this to somebody the other day, and they freaked out. Or earlier today. Okay. Watch this. Straight shot right down to the toilet. And like I'm playing with a new toy. No, actually, I knew about this for a while. I just have fun playing with it. Okay. No, not that. I mean the frickin' drawing tool, you birdies. All right. So right here, I really don't know. Unless something astounding happens on the upcoming series. I mean, really, really, really astounding. It is over. Moving on. Our Wartime Chronicles. Sorry, John Levine and Michael Wisher. All right, this is what you call it. They're about to re-release the real-time picture spinoff feature, Wartime, on DVD on March 6th. So if you're into that stuff and all that, boom, 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 I think there's a little sample right here. Oh, that's right. Here's the trailer. Be sure to go check it out. And this was a John Levine and Sergeant Benton doing a little thing off on his own, like they did with, other things. Introduced by Katie Manning. Interesting. I have not watched this one, so I may have to pick it up. Okay, so at the end of the day, keep this in mind. Everybody in their grandmother's name from here to when they announce it is going to be thrown into the bin. Just because Tilda Swinton's name right now is at top of the betting pool does not mean jack squat. That doesn't mean she's got the role. Because Peter Capaldi came screaming out of nowhere, if I remember right, within like the last week or so, to suddenly top the bookie list. So keep your eye on it up till the week they announce it, and then sooner or later it's going to get leaked to one of the bookmakers, and then all of a sudden that name's going to go all the way to the top like nothing. And that's exactly, if I remember right, what happened with Peter Capaldi when he was going to be announced. And I just repeated myself, didn't I? That's because I'm losing my memory because I'm an old bastard. But all right, sorry if I sound a little gruff today. It's just a lot of weird shit going on and too much weirdness. Once again, Death Moon 8 on the way. Omega File should be interesting this weekend. We're doing the pick 3. Pick your wish list doctor. You're absolutely think he can get the job, or he or she can get the job, a real life doctor, and of course the dumpster fire candidate who you absolutely do not want to see. And as a bonus, I said, look, assuming Michelle Gomez is going, pick somebody to play the master. And then so it's going to be a little fun, just us doing a little speculation. Don't take any of it seriously because we're probably not gonna. So until next time, everybody, take care. Ta-ta. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one. See you on the flip side, kiddies.